This is for Alan. He wanted to see my 2-minute whole body workout, which is a series of postures and stretches culled over the years from yoga courses, physiotherapy and chiropractic sessions, and designed specifically for my back pain, which I've diagnosed as mostly sacroiliac pain, although I do get sciatica from time to time. So here we go. So stretching the groin, keeping the heels on the ground, holding the pose for as long as you want with good breaths during your poses. You're not breathing properly, I keep hearing. Same to the other side, heels to the ground. And then my signature stretch for the sacroiliac joint. Vertical through the leg, 90 degrees, straight back, and then rocking forward, so you get a psoas stretch. And then turning away from the side with a stretch. Hand on the hip to crank your shoulder around. Look over your shoulder. Increase the stretch of the psoas over here. You might want to balance against something. And switching to the other side, my in-house yoga instructor tells me that's the high-risk move, is the switches for injury. So be careful with those. Hand on the hip, looking over the shoulder, rocking forward. Stretching the right psoas, which appears to help the left sacroiliac joint. If there's only one stretch I do, if I'm rushed for time, it's this one. Okay, then hand behind the knee. This is called a lunge of some sort. Yoga instructors will be able to correct all these postures for you and give you the correct names. And then the high risk maneuver of switching sides. Arm behind the knee, support on the hands. I think you're supposed to look up and ahead as far as I understand. Breathing. And then this, whatever this is called, some sort of A-frame thing. Holding these positions, apparently pumping is bad. You want to stretch gradually to the point where you feel a good pain, not a bad pain. Hold it for as many breaths as you've decided to do with each posture. And then the groin stretch, so I'm going to push out with my elbows on the knees and rock forward, taking weight on my elbows and pushing out in that position. Hold it as long as you want again. It's probably got a name, that posture. And then this one, I think is called crow or rooster or something like that. Some sort of bird name. Lifting the feet, my weight on my knees through my elbows. And then it's a balance move, obviously. And then eventually, when you get used to the balance, touch your forehead to the ground, trying to keep control, and then back down into downward dog. My friend Bill's favorite posture, for reasons I shall not explain. And then into, this is not upward dog, this is not cobra, this I am informed is seal, one of the yin poses, because I'm pushing up with my arms, relaxing my pelvis, my back, and I give a few little jiggles just to get some cracks, pops going in the lower back. It feels good to get an extension after all the flexion exercises so far mostly, although this one is not good if you actually do have sciatica at the present time. This one works well once my sciatica is settled. And back into downward dog. I like to roll up from this position to get a good bend going, and then rolling up. Once again, my in-house instructor tells me you can also pivot up from the hips with a straight back. So that sort of thing, whatever your preference is. And then into these moves, whatever they're called. Again, yoga instructor can give you the names and the correct postures. Same to the other side. And then the inverted versions of those. And then because of my rotator cuff injuries, I end off with 5 or 10 of these in a row each. So the first one is forward, side, up, and back down in the direction that you went up. And then sort of the opposite, which is side, forward, up, down, side, down. So like 5 or 10 of those in a row, depending how much time I've got or how energetic I feel. And then 5 or 10 of these, making sure I don't clup anything. 5 or 10 of these. 5 or 10 of these. Back again. And basically done. And then I've recently added, for strength, I'll do 20 push-ups. And that will be the end of it for the day, or the week, or the month. Quite often the month, unfortunately. Anyway, there you have it. Enjoy.